what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the GNM podcast. This is episode number 4
Yes, sir.
with your host, Narek.
Giancarlo.
Yes, sir. And, there's a GNM podcast. And today's topic, actually, JC, you explain today's topic, man. You explain
Today's topic, we're going to be talking about fake friends, people that is holding you back, and how to overcome people that that don't make you any better, that people that just weigh you down and don't help you level up because either they're too jealous or they just, man, be realistic, you're not gonna do that. We're gonna help you today in this podcast how to, you know what I mean, how to get over people like that and how to move forward with your life.
I feel you. Yeah, so okay, I'm gonna start off with saying that today's main topic is friends or people, it doesn't really matter, right? But people who are stopping you from reaching your goals or your vision because they're not on the same wavelength. They're not goal oriented. They might be just trying to party and hang out and do all this stuff, but that's not what you want to do. And maybe your love for them or your friendship might be stopping you from letting them go, but you gotta understand at the end of the day, there's some things you need to sacrifice in life to get to your goal. And at the end of the day, as hard as it is, you have to let go of some people because they're gonna bring you down at the end of the day. So that's what I gotta say with that, man.
Okay, I mean, what we could talk about is basically what types of people are the people that's gonna hold you down. What type of people do you see on a day to day? I mean, for starters, it could be your own family, which is people that you would think wouldn't really think any less of you. You think they would support you. Like, yo, mom, I got this idea. I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna be a millionaire, this and that. And it's your family. At least for me, in my experience, it's been mainly my family. But there's family, there's friends, there's co-workers, and there's different types of people. There's jealous people. There's people that would just, be envious about what you're doing, or that, and then there'll be people that also like to throw shots at what you're doing, that little business, that little whatever you're doing, that little song you wrote, you know what I mean? They just throw shade on the side, though. They won't tell you directly. Or people that will joke about it. People be like, they'll be like, oh yeah, you want to be a millionaire, don't you? And just little shit like that, bro, you can't even grab your nuts to just tell me that you just don't believe what I'm doing, because I personally don't care.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
for real.
What are the types of people you think exist that hold other people back?
Man, I don't think you said this, but people who are just drifting off, or people, again, just like I said, not goal oriented, people who are just living on a day-to-day basis, just doing whatever is in front of them. Oh yeah, somebody wants to go, all right, let's go. They don't have a plan. They don't have some type of control in their life. They have the steering wheel in their hands, right?
Yeah.
But then they'll see something on the right, and they'll go, oh, what the fuck is this? And then their life is just steering away somewhere else.
A good way to explain
Distractions.
that. Yeah, those are people that are distracted. But I'm saying a good way to explain that would be like Earl Nightingale said. He said there's people that have a ship, a boat, and if that boat has no captain on the ship, if there's nobody steering that ship, it's either gonna end up fucked up in the middle of the ocean, or it's gonna end up on the shore.
Yeah.
Nobody's driving that ship. So if you're hanging around with people that have no, and I'm not saying that you have to only hang out with those types of people that are on the same wavelength as you. We're gonna get into that later. But what I'm trying to say is that if you hang around mainly with people that have no drive, no ambition, they have no clear, yo, in 10 years I'm gonna do this, this, and that, and just don't want more out of life. They don't want that big bite. They're not satisfied with, oh, let me just get this little job right here and make this little amount of money. I'm good. You don't want to hang out with those people at all. At
That
all.
are really satisfied, right? Like that are
That
really
are
satisfied.
satisfied.
Yeah, like bro,
Yeah.
you know and also wait, I gotta say something because you that was your question, right? The whole time, like what type of people bring you down?
Yeah.
Dude,
What are the type of people you think?
one person that brings you down the most is probably the person who doesn't push you. Because if he's not pushing you, you're going
Mm.
backwards. Feel me?
Mm. Mm. Yeah.
If he's not pushing you, or he's not at least attempting to push you, he's most likely trying to pull you back, and that's just how it works. Like, you know, me and JC's relationship in terms of like friendship or business, it's always been to push each other or like pass around ideas to each other or help each other out, and that's why we're still friends and we're great at business, especially together. But you need these type of people around you because at the end of the day, these are the type of friends or environment that are gonna push you to your goals at the end of the day. Because people who are not pushing you are gonna pull you back.
I got somebody else in mind. So basically, another type of person. There's a couple what's it called, player builds. You know what I mean? That like will try to hold you back.
Yeah.
Character types, and this other type is basically the person that's just doubtful as fuck. That's just like you're like, ma, brother, sister, cousin. Alright, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. Man, why don't you go sit your ass down? You're not gonna do shit. They're gonna be like, nah. You think you're gonna do that? Who do you think you are? Come on, man. Grow up or be realistic. I think to me, the worst types of people in this entire list is the be realistic types of people.
Yeah.
Look at anybody that was realistic. Their lives is always the worst. Always, bro.
Always.
Be realistic. How is it realistic to barely be able to pay rent? You're surviving. You're not even living. You're surviving off of barely this paycheck. You're living paycheck to paycheck, and you're telling me to be realistic. That's not realistic. Living like that, I can never.
Bro, was the first person making the light bulb realistic, bro. It was darkness. It was complete darkness. It was flying a plane realistic. We talked about this plenty of times, man. But at the end of the day, people who are realistic are never gonna achieve anything because Elon Musk wasn't realistic for making the first electric car. Like, you feel me? Like but now it's about to be a worldwide thing where electric cars are gonna be everywhere. And who started that? A person who's never realistic.
But you know what's crazy? People don't question none of this shit because you're born and you just walk into other people's ideas. Like, bro, you don't understand how crazy this sounded. Like when Marconi made, or was it Wi-Fi or what was it that it was like he was able to bounce it was like messages. He could send messages through the air. I read in a book, I think it was Think and Grow Rich, and he's like, yo, his friends took him to an insane asylum because they thought he was crazy. To me, that's kind of disrespectful. If my friends took me to an insane asylum, I'd be like, bro, I would be, man, that shit's not realistic at that time, bro. But you just wake up and now you're just born, and you're born with electricity. You're born with a phone in your hand. You literally have God in your hand. You could pull up an AI that can write you whatever in 10 seconds. Ask it whatever. It'll answer it in 10 seconds.
I've been doing most of my essays like that, bro.
Yo,
Fuck. Shit.
Don't incriminate yourself, dog.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, man. You wanna keep going? What are you gonna say?
Nah. Hey, man. You're right.
People don't realize, bro. Like,
I was gonna say before I expose myself, but technology has really grown. Like if you look at it, bro. Like again, we could talk about this because, of course, it's part of our society. We could talk about it, even though it's not about this topic. But Chat GPT got released like what month? Not even a month ago. But man, it's been very popular because like any question you have, any like it can make music for you, it can write essays for you, it can
Pictures.
yeah, it can do anything, right? And again, it comes back to the realistic thing, the people who are realistic. Bro, even the person who made that wasn't realistic. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, you see technology, and why do humans have it and not animals? Because, again, it comes back to our mind and how we can, if we really have a vision to go, and we don't let anything distract
Yeah.
us, and don't let any people hold us down, you can go to places, man. You can go to places.
Yo, Russ has a line. Russ, he said, "I'd rather walk alone than walk with Cha and go the wrong way." You get what I'm saying?
Say it
I'd
again,
rather
my
walk
bad.
alone than walk with y'all and go the wrong way.
Oh yeah.
I know that what I'm doing, bro. I'm not in the gym taking free throws all day, and then when I get into the game, I was the best. I was the reason why we won. We were down by one, and I sank both free throws. I'm not surprised, bro. I was in the gym working. If I'm doing this shit, because I know there's gonna be an outcome, and that's just how confident I am, and that's just a part of success. You guys have to have that roughness in you because look, people call it arrogant, people call it cocky, whatever. If you start at 200% out of 100%, from down here is 0, 100%. If you start at 200% and you're like arrogant, cocky, whatever, you can get beat down, and by the time you get beat down, you're still at 100%. You're good to go. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the necessities for success. Cause people like the people that we're talking about right now are gonna beat you down, man. It's not gonna be easy, especially when you fail. Because trust me, you're gonna fail. That shit is inevitable. But you really only fail when you quit. Don't give these motherfuckers that
You know?
don't. But they want you to say one day, man, that shit was too hard. I'm pretty much done with it.
That's one thing
I'm gonna
that
go back
keeps me
to
going.
yeah, man, cause they're preying on you. They're like, I can't wait till one day I can tell him I told him so, bro. Just to see the look on his. I'm not gonna give you that satisfaction, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna
This shit
say
is
this.
getting done until it's done. That's
Yeah.
it. Go ahead.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't. I thought you were finished. But man, I'm gonna say this right on this podcast, bro. One thing that keeps me going, bro, is honestly my dad, or like a little bit my mom, but my dad, bro. And it's because what I'm saying, he'll say like he looks at me so much like doubt because it's so unrealistic, right? Which sounds fucked up a little bit, but it's so unrealistic. My goals to him, but you know I can never give up because if I do, I know what I will have to go back to is saying this. Oh, it's too hard, Dad. You're right. Oh, and I'll never, ever. That's what keeps me going, bro. That's what keeps me
Never
going.
ever.
That's what keeps me going because I will never wanna ever go back and say that, bro. And I know I won't say that because I'm never gonna give up. So, it's that mindset. It's that,
You know what? I'm gonna give the viewers right now a little tip. Ready? Get a piece of paper and write down at the top of the list basically people that you hate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. And anytime you're about to quit, and anytime you're about to, you know, give in to fear or pain or whatever, go look at that fucking list, cause those people are waiting for you to fucking quit. Those people they can't wait to see you not go to the gym that day or not get to that goal that you said you were gonna get to at the end of 2023. You hear me? Go
Yeah.
look at that list. Let that shit anger you and be like, nah, fuck you. I'm getting this shit done. You hear me?
I agree, bro. I actually agree. Like, I think that's a very good exercise, man. You guys should all, whoever's watching this, JC, I actually never heard that, to be honest, but that's a very good, tip. I think, I think that should make you, that should really cure cure the problem of giving up. Like a lot of people who give up, like bro, if you write that list down, the anger you have inside of you should drive you to never give up. You know?
Yeah, I'm not saying like anger to other people, but like for example, like I'll be working out and I'll remember my dad saying keep dreaming, or my mom, or I'll
Yeah,
see her
for real.
struggling in my head, when it comes to paying this and paying that, and telling me like this shit wasn't gonna work, and like that shit like drives me to finish that last rep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. It should drive you. You know, like again, those people. My parents are waiting for me to succeed. They're not waiting for me to fail. And I think like your parents too. Like they're waiting for you to succeed, but
Right.
they just don't know what. They just don't believe in that. They don't. It's not that they don't believe in us. They do believe in us. They're, bro. They love us. They believe in us. They don't believe in the
Yeah.
idea, just like you said.
That's exactly what it is, bro.
And it's just the idea. It's just if it was mom, I'm gonna go be a doctor, then she would be doing everything, and she would be on the journey with me, like type shit.
That's a good way to put it, man.
But now that I'm on a whole different path, and they don't see outside of their type of thinking, it's already they believe that I'll succeed, but they just don't believe in the idea. Simple as that.
That's a good
And
way
I
to
got
put it,
that from
cause
you.
yeah.
So
Yeah, but you mixed it with the doctor shit, with the doctor example. That was really good because you could like contrast it. Cause yeah, if it was a mom and go be a lawyer, they'd be like, yeah, papi, yeah, yeah, America, yeah, of course, whatever you need. But because it's the idea. It's like I didn't go left. I didn't go right. I went left. They don't know what's on this side, and I can kind of put it in perspective. And like if I pretend for a second that I'm them, it would be hard to believe this shit too, cause the magnitude and the product that we're about to birth into this world is gonna be is insane. From where we come from,
yeah,
and of course they're not gonna believe that. I come from Cuban immigrants that came over here to America for better, and they're like, oh, my kid to go to school, graduate. I can't wait to see him at the graduation, and take off his whatever it's called.
yeah.
Dumbass.
The square hat for the square
Stupid
brains.
ass Square brains. But yeah, man. It's like, but then we had another idea in mind, and we're like, nah, I see a better risk reward in this.
Hmm.
Really, there is no risk when you understand and apply all these concepts, cause like, there's a difference between.
Bro, the square brains got me, bro. That shit is too funny, bro. Alright, keep going, bro. My bad.
There's a difference between thinking you gonna make it, believing that you can do it, and knowing. Those
Yes,
are
sir.
three different, completely different ideas of yourself, bro. Alright, but back to the thing about the friends.
Yeah.
You got any other person in mind?
I was actually gonna go back to that too. So, you kind of read my mind. But, bro, I wanted to ask, like, what do you think are some, like in your personal life, what type of people, like, or in what ways have people tried to, stop you, or like it was a distraction on the side.
Women could definitely be a distraction. I'm not gonna lie.
Definitely.
I'm not saying to not live life, but sometimes there's people that will hold you down. People that for people out there that want to get into relationships. I was talking to one of my friends the other day. Shout out to Cloudy, and he was asking me like, bro, like, if I got into a relationship, what would you think about that? And I asked him, I told him, I'm like, bro, I'm not, same thing. I'm not telling you not to live life, but if you're gonna get into a relationship, most people put relationship goals above life goals. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they start to lose focus. The girl starts to demand more attention. You're fucking broke, so you can't really take care of yourself. How are you gonna take care of another person? And you just, you know what I'm saying? You haven't really experienced shit. So, personally, I wouldn't get into a relationship, but that's another topic. Women could be a distraction. Friends, like you said. Bad friends. Another
Definitely.
people that. So the question was people that have distracted me, or like,
Yeah, like in your life, like what, like not their names or anything, but like in what ways, like what have they done that you were like, yo, I need to cut them off, or like, yo, I need to like,
mm, got you, yeah. To deal with these types of people, us we were gonna get into earlier. So people that want to distract you and take you away, my family and like people that just bring no value into my life. The doubters, the naysayers, the people, they love you and they care for you, bro, but they just don't see that shit happening. Even if they're family, I'm not saying to cut them off completely, but you have to limit your time with them, bro.
mm,
Because you cannot be around a person 24/7 that just does not see shit happening for you. You can't, because you can be strong, but at some point it starts to affect you, and it's like, why am I even around this person? Reduce your time like how you reduce your time on these
spreads
apps.
like a virus, bro. You know,
Tell them. Tell them.
spreads like a virus for real. Like, they'll sneeze around you real quick. Oh, let's go to a party, man, and then you start going to parties after that. You get influenced
Yeah.
by them. That's why, you gotta first ask yourself, what is my worth? And not in some way like I don't think I'm worth more than anybody. It's just in some situations I'll ask my, yo, what is my worth? Am I smarter than this person right now in this situation? Am I smarter than this person? If I am, he should be following me. I shouldn't be following him. You feel me? Following him. So if I feel like, yo, this guy's just an absolute dumbo. He's just stupid, right? I'm not gonna go and follow his lead because it's fun and it's like, oh, let's go party, and I start doing the same shit he does. Then that means he's bringing me down, and I'm just coming down with him. But if I influence him, which is hard to do, it's hard to do. So I would just rather let people go. But if you are really, your purpose is really to influence people, you want to influence this person, you want to help them out. Maybe you could try once or twice. If it doesn't work, then let go, right? But at least try it once, influence them, and because you
Mm.
gotta understand your worth. Sometimes I ask myself, yo, if I'm really on some like, if I'm on this journey and I know a lot of stuff, I can influence people around me. So, let's say my brother, my family, my parents, I put them on like Bob and stuff, right? And a lot of times they don't even like listen, but it's cool. Then I have to let go and be like, okay, it's whatever. I try to help them. So
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say something. Um, you said that. Oh yeah, you said that you try to influence. Okay, no, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So basically, that thing you said about the friend that wants to go to a party and this and that,
yeah,
you don't have to cut him off if you guys have actually vibe together and he's just an actual like really nice person. He's an actual good person.
yeah,
You could still hang out with them, bro.
yeah.
We're just saying not to hang out with them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
It's
and then
don't
over
keep it
again.
consistent. Yeah, like don't
That's
get
not what we're
influenced
saying.
by him. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah,
Exactly. You know, you gotta prioritize and put yourself first. Because bro, it may sound bad or this and that.
it's
You can
selfish. It's
never
selfish to put yourself first. Like,
yeah, man. People don't understand. I can't help you if I can't fucking help myself. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? So, cool. I'm not it's not that oh, I'm boring or oh, you're not trying to get lit. Bro, I'm with that shit. I'm just not with that shit 24/7 though. I got priorities, man. I got people I gotta, you know, I gotta level myself up. I cannot help you if I don't help myself. So, number one thing should be your focus. What are you trying to accomplish? Then on one day of the week, 2 days of the week, take your use that as an appreciation to yourself that okay, I
yeah.
deserve to go out. I deserve to go spend time with these people and this girl or guy or whatever you're into. And yeah,
Girls.
man. So I deserve that shit. So you give yourself that as a
Yeah.
treatment of like, I did really good this week. I deserve going out, to go out. So I'm gonna give myself that.
Facts. I agree with that. And it's also like think about it, and like this is something like Marcus Aurelius would say, right? But um, like you know, he said one thing like, yo, when you think of passing away or like death is a good thing because then those people who hated you, they'll be at ease or they'll be at peace, right? So you could think of it with the same thing, like not only sometimes going to parties you give appreciation to yourself, but those people who wanted to hang out with you so bad they've been trying to get in touch with you. You know, you can give them some like, yo, I'm available. It's not like I'm this fucking like Hollywood person or like this person who just hangs up on you and say, oh no, I'm not. I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm busy. It's good to make time for other people to make them feel that yo, I actually care about everybody. Like I don't just I'm
Right.
not just saying busy because I don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah,
So
people like to. Well, they don't like to. They just misunderstand the whole idea because, bro, it's like there's not many of us, bro. It's 1% of the fucking,
yeah,
you know. So you have to just try to understand your other species, bro. You know,
facts.
it's just it is what it is, man. But yeah, just reduce your time with them, man. That's the whole topic of this video. What do I do with people, family and friends that are pulling me down and don't want to see me win? Even if they're your family, they love you. They just don't want to see you win. Reduce your time with them, bro. You don't have to cut them off. So, you may have a really good friend that he's just not on shit. That motherfucker is okay with his 9 to 5. I'm not saying 9 to 5s are bad. You're okay with that. You're okay with your paycheck. They come 100% of the time, every 2 weeks, every week, whatever. You live comfortably. Cool. That's what you like to do. That's fine. You may be a good ass person, so I don't want to cut you off completely. But I can
Yeah.
reduce my time with you because, bro, even friendships and even exchange, bro. Know what I'm saying?
It's old, bro. Like I hate when people say, "Oh no," it's never. I don't want to hear it, bro. It's never. It will never be in this world. In our nature, it will never be a one person thing. And at the end of the day, look. At the end of the day, I don't look from doing good to others or like being in a friendship. Technically, I don't seek anything back, right? But if
Right.
you look at subconsciously, I kind of do, because at the same time, it doesn't have to be. Again, I'm teaching somebody. It doesn't have to be money wise for them to pay me. It could be also appreciation wise, or you know, like if I'm having a friendship with you, you need to give something back, because if you don't, sooner or later I'll start realizing that maybe there's other better friends. Maybe I can get better something where I'm doing the same good and at least getting something back. And so
Yeah.
it's a win-win. It's not just a win. You feel me?
Yeah, bro. It sounds like crazy, but it's like, bro, let's say nobody wants the bum friend. Like, nobody wants that. You don't want the pothead, cause you're gonna be. If you hang around with 4 potheads, you're gonna be the fifth, bro. I don't care who you are. You're gonna be the
That's
fifth,
so
bro.
facts.
I don't. So it's not that I seek, you know, bro. That shit is just organically. Like, I want to be with winners, man, cause I want to be a winner. I don't want to be. I don't want to go out with people that are scared and, oh, no, fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to be. I don't want to hang out with you. You're not the types of people that I want to be, bro. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
I
exactly.
fuck with Narek because he's a really, really good friend. Gives me good ass advice, and we're on the same shit. And even if, you know what I'm saying, like, even if what we're doing right now doesn't fucking work out, I know I can count on him for us to continue to level up, man. I
No, I
want to be with
appreciate
people
that. Yeah.
that are down to level up, man. Like, I don't want to stay stuck at 85. You know what I'm saying? 99 only. Move.
2K grinders know what he's talking about. But hey, bro, I agree with that. Same with you, bro. Like at the end of the day, you know, two minds is better one than one, and we always like, and it's crazy because like, yo, thinking about it, right, and it comes back to Neville, which we'll talk about in the other episodes. But dude,
Yeah.
not technically, bro. I assumed having a business partner like you. I assumed it in my subconscious. Yeah, I wasn't here consciously like imagining having a business partner, but Now that I look back, there was those times where I subconsciously assumed, like,
You do it
damn,
subconsciously.
like I would sometimes imagine, yo, like I imagined this shit before. I swear, I imagined having like a friendship with another trader before I even met you, and guess what? It happened, and sounds crazy to look back now, but it's something even crazier, bro. Like I'll talk about like this is we're getting to like manifestation here, but dude, the other day I saw, how I told you I saw like a dream of me whipping at yours, right? Dude, craziest thing is that I assumed I assumed like I was like visualizing me and a Eurus, and I saw a dream like that. And next this morning I woke up, I clicked on a YouTube video and it had a Eurus and somebody was whipping it, and I was just like, yo, that shit, like this shit's all connected. So, bro, it's kind of crazy, But man, I'm getting too far into that topic. That's for the next for next episodes upcoming. So, man, what else do you have to
Ah,
say with.
uh, I was just gonna ask you that. What else do I have to say, man? I mean, nah, I mean, you just gotta. To me, that's been my toughest like obstacle. Really, it hasn't even been the work. The work is fun and sometimes stressful, but I'm where I'm at right now because it was. And smooth seas don't make skilled sailors. So
Yeah,
I'm glad for the journey. I'm grateful where I'm at. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't get here either without the doubt. That creates a lot of mental toughness. You gotta, if you receive a little bit of doubt and you just, damn, he's right. You don't deserve to be successful anyway, bro. You
yeah,
don't, because when you get on, that's when the real hate's gonna start coming. When you have $20,000 days, you just bought this new McLaren. You took your mom to Paris. Like you're eating at this restaurant. That's when people start to talk shit. It's like, oh, you're too good for us now. Oh, what happened with the old house? I mean, you got a new house? The old house wasn't good enough.
yeah.
It's like, bro, what do you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be prepared for that mentally. Know, uh, know where to put people into your life. Are these daily friends? Are these people I wanna, you know, look at your friends and be like, it's four you guys are bums. You're gonna be the fifth one.
Yeah,
You know, so make sure you categorize your friends and your family, and you know, you don't have to cut them off, bro, at all. Just minimize your time. Minimize your time because in the end, that's what's gonna do you good, man. Minimize your time.
I agree with you. I actually do. I like I like how you said. I like how you said. Like how it's you kept a balance there. Like really, it's not like about just cutting people off like completely, but it's about understanding what's right to do to reach your goal. But
Yeah.
man, I want to say something. I want to say my last words on this because I want to wrap it up. Because I think we touched on the topic very, very well, and I think we could both say last words on this. Um, my last words and my advice to the people watching this is, you know, always understand that again it comes back. Our whole podcast comes back to the purpose and the vision, right? Because when you have a purpose and a vision, you automatically understand that you're walking around and you understand that this guy is not the right person to hang out with. Or man, if I hang out with this person, he's gonna drag me down, or bam. So you just try to you can get to know people, but just don't stick with them long enough if they're not gonna help you, right? So my last advice is, man, just choose friends wisely, keep your circle small, and the smaller the circle is, the better, the easier, or the better advice, the more quality advice. Again, like life just works that way. Uh, if there's huge quantity, there's not in some type of way. If there's a lot, again with YouTube videos, if people are posting YouTube videos every single second, it's not gonna be as quality as if they posted every single hour, and it's not gonna be as quality as if they posted every single day, right? So it works like that in life, everything. If you have a big circle, the people you hang around with are not gonna be as quality people because it's just a huge circle. The probabilities of there being a quality person is much lower, right? But then if you have a small circle and it's a bunch of quality people, that's what you want. That's what you want. So that's my last words, man. Do you have any last words?
My last words would be, yeah, like you said, pick your friends wisely. Understand that these, there's gonna be people that can drag you down. It could be like an anchor, on a boat. You can throw the anchor over. It could really drag you down. So really be, picky. Understand that you don't have to cut them off 100%. Reduce your time with them because they could be family. You love your mom, you love your uncle, your auntie, your cousin. But for right now, I need to step away, and that's fine. Okay. Um, I wanted to say something else. What else could I say about that? And oh yeah, this was the last thing. Very last thing. What I'm gonna say is, you gotta have that confidence in you and that dog in you and that belief in yourself, knowing that it's already happened for you. Because when you do get hit with the doubt, when you get hit with the curveballs, oh, I thought you believed in me, what's going on? And your own people turn on you and they're ignorant, not because they want to be, they just don't know. You gotta be able to, you know, you have to be able to like weather the storm. It's just
Yeah.
not gonna be easy. People are gonna doubt you, people are gonna hate on you, people are gonna try to bring you down. You stay firm and you weather the storm, bro. That's all I gotta say, man.
Yeah. I like the weather this time. Yeah. For real, bro. Have that dog in you, have that confidence, just like JC said. Uh, but yeah, man, I think that's well put for the main topic, and I hope you guys, really took something from here from our conversation in this podcast in this episode. And JC, do you want to take the outro, bro?
Man, if you guys enjoyed and if you guys took at least one piece of this podcast with you home today, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Get ready for the next video. Probably dropping in like 2 or 3 days. And I'm out, man.
Hey,
It's been Giancarlo.
it's been Eric, and this is the GNM podcast, episode number 4. Guys, stay tuned, man. Episode number 5 coming next, soon, man. Soon. Just stay tuned. We appreciate everybody for all the views and all the likes. I appreciate everything. Peace out, guys.
Alright, peace.